A lot of times when we talk about sustainability or even environmental change, we leave out people. Even when we think about natural resources, for some reason no one thinks people are natural resources. That really hits home for me because I look around my city and I see people who are just getting by, people who are just barely making it. The same way the air is, the same way water, and I truly believe that the same way oceans are discarded and waste is thrown in the ocean, I also believe people can be discarded and neglected and left out of situations. And so for me, that's the people that are designed for, the people who aren't included in the fashion realm and who see things on television, but they can't particularly access those things. I think the reason why it's difficult for people to even think about these kinds of issues from a designer standpoint is because it's about who we're making the garments for. People who create things, a lot of times it's for people who have a lot of money. It's about, can you survive off of this audience, right? If I make these garments for this group of people, am I going to be able to sustain myself? Am I going to be able to live off of this? For me, what's valuable about fashion is who can access it and who actually can define what fashion is or what is fashionable. It's a luxury though to be able to self-express, and if you're living paycheck to paycheck, that stuff is not even important. Instead of looking at the choices that people are making, how about we look at the options that they have? Even if they know that this was made in a condition where people aren't treated fairly, they can't particularly have a solution for it because of their financial situation. As a designer, it's my responsibility to create more options. My sourcing is certainly from thrift stores, community donations, and scraps from large yards of fabric. So for example, I literally go into the curtain aisle of a thrift store and make dresses out of those curtains because why not? Dolce & Gabbana, I'm looking at the gowns and I'm like, those are basically curtains. I think a lot of times it comes down to, I'm not wearing anything old because it's dirty. Because no one wants to wear old clothes. And so sometimes it takes a designer's perspective to say, actually you can, and this is how you do it. Maybe, that's the new subculture, that we aren't interested in what's new. And maybe it's that it was made by someone from your community, or maybe it's the fact that it was an upcycled garment. Maybe it's the fact that it's in its third life.